Yeah, bro. So I got a video for y'all today, man. It popped up in my algorithm. I was like, man, I went ahead and liked the video. Shout out to What Can I Change? He's got 2,000 subscribers. Maybe one day I'll get there, right? But yeah, man. I seen it. I was like, man, let me see what this is about. So let me go ahead and get to it, man. I know I'll be chatting and all that.
Now, today, it's a little bit different than back in the day, but now if you work at a restaurant, you gotta TikTok it. If you wanna flip burgers, now you gotta TikTok it. You gotta make a YouTube channel,
Let me
which the stuff that
let
I,
me. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna run it back.
I wanted to do made more money. Not just this YouTube shit, but I wish even my 9 to 5. I told you guys how I kind of want to be in HR. I know that sounds silly, but I wish just being in HR could make me 6 figures. I'm not gonna lie, so I could just do it and nobody would question what the fuck I do.
See, this guy right here, his first mistake is worrying about what people think about what he does. You'll learn, but I'm not gonna chat because I can go off on tangents. But yeah, bro, stop worrying about what people think about what you do, bro. That's what you do is what you do. Whoever's listening, remember that. Don't worry about nobody else.
It's the money. It's always the fucking money. I'm still young, but it's like I don't have time to really pick what I want to do because people are gonna look at me and see how much money I make. They're gonna make, oh, you make $47,000 a year. You're broke.
Hmm.
And be like, yeah, I'm broke right now, but I'm just getting into the profession. I'm just getting in. And I think that's what keeps a lot of people from doing what they want to do in life. The money. And here, I'm not here to say that if you like flipping burgers at your fast food joint, I just wish money wasn't such a fucking hard thing to do. Because what if you do like flipping burgers? What if you just want to work at a restaurant?
Well, if you like flipping burgers, then I would suggest you just go flip some burgers. Who cares what somebody thinks? If you want to flip burgers, go flip the burgers. Stop thinking about other people. It's your life.
You can't just be somebody who works at a restaurant. Nope. Now, today, it's a little bit different than back in the day, but now if you work at a restaurant, you gotta TikTok it. If you wanna flip burgers, now you gotta TikTok it. You gotta make a YouTube channel. You gotta show people how to make burgers. You can't just enjoy flipping fucking burgers. You can't enjoy just working at a restaurant you like. Yeah, there's good and bad times, but there's people who really want to do that. They just want to work at a restaurant, flip burgers every day, and come home.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with just flipping a burger and going back home? I can see now that this guy in this video, shout out to him, but I think that he has a confidence problem, and you just have to have more confidence in yourself, bro. Don't let nobody tell you what you need to do. And I know I've said this to you a couple times, but if you see this video, remember that.
And they enjoy that shit. They love seeing the customers try the burgers and be like, man, they really like that burger. But you can't just be that anymore. Nope. You got to flip burgers. You got to be a chef. You got to be a 5-star chef to be a burger flipper.
No,
I
you don't.
hate, I hate, I hate it. Like I said, I'm a man who is very much get your money, make as much as you can. But it sucks because no matter how much you love what you do, you still may be broke because you have to go to the upteen version of it. Because there's people who want to be like, hey, I want to flip burgers, but I want to spend a lot of my time with the people in the community. I want to be at the shelters. I want to be giving my time to that. It's like you can't do that shit. You can't. You can't flip burgers and want to go help people at the shelter and that gives you joy. Nope. You got to be rich. Because if you don't, when you turn 60 or 70 and something goes wrong, you're broke. You're broke forever. And you can end up in a fucking nursing home where your body is slowly going to break down and you're going to die. It's not going to be pretty. You're going to be shitting yourself, pissing yourself. You're just going to die. You're going to be in a bunch of pain all the way out. And the thing that sucks is you're not going to have the money to fucking afford to be where you're at. So your family's going to have to deal with all your debt when you die.
Well, that's the thing. Don't get into debt trying to appease the people that you said you were going to go get whatever job and go in to get whatever degree that you need to go get to go please other people. You know, don't get yourself into debt. If you don't get yourself into debt, that $47,000 a year job that you said that was not enough, it's technically enough, you know. But if you have a bunch of debt, I guess it's not.
And I just don't know the fucking answer outside of that. I can't tell people to do what they love unless it makes them rich. That's all you can do. If it don't make you rich, don't fucking do it. That's all I can tell people. I feel the same fucking way. It's like I can't do what I want to do. I can't make $15 an hour. I'm gonna be broke. Even if you live within your means. Even if you make $15 an hour, you and your spouse, you make $15 an hour. Not enough. $20 an hour. Not enough. $30 an hour. Still not enough. $50, $60 an hour. Now you're talking. You know how hard it is to get a job for $50 an hour? $60 an hour, those are salary jobs. And those are normally high degree, high going student loan, go and get student loans. And to get those kind of jobs, you kind of have to already have made that plan up to that point. Because to make $50 an hour, $60 an hour, if you didn't have it figured out by 30, now you're 30 years old. Now you got to go to school for 8 more years. Now you're 40 finally making that money after you've been broke for 15 years. Because you were flipping burgers because you thought you liked it. I hate this shit, man. I hate it. And I hate my fucking self because I can't figure this shit out. Like the shit I want.
I told you. Did you hear what he just said? I hate myself. This is just a quote video. Bro. Oh, God. I'm gonna keep going though. I'm gonna keep going.
To do is going to take me 10, 15 years to make good money. And it's hard to look your family in the eye or look your family in the eye, or look your spouse in the eye, or your kids in the eye and say, well, dad wanted to do this and now I'm a nurse and now I'm fucking depressed every day. Because, yeah, I'm making money, but I don't like what I do. But if I want to go over there and work in that department over there, I'll be broke. I hate this shit. And that's what I said. I don't tell people my plans because I know in my fucking head, I'm going to be broke.
What?
I told you guys when I was growing up, I wanted to preach because I like this live kind of stuff. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I always wanted to publicly speak. If I wasn't a pastor, I wanted to publicly speak, but my life fucking sucks, so I have nothing to talk about. You know, I thought I'd be so much further at this point. I did. I thought I'd be a public speaker. I still think about that. I've thought about being on stage for so long, but I got nothing to talk about. All I'm going to do is get up there and be like, "Hey guys."
You're literally public speaking right now. You have a channel that has over 2,000 subscribers. Um, all you got to do is continue to keep making the content. I mean, what possibly more? Let me just keep going,
I'm
man.
broke. Good luck. Public speaking is not something you can just do. You need to have some life experience, which I don't mind waiting for. But what I do till then, that's why this fucking live streams and stuff is my only outlet. It's the closest thing I can get to talking on stage. And a lot of times I'm talking to an empty fucking room. And if I do want to work a 9 to 5, because I know everybody kills me for it, everybody kills you when you're a content creator. Work your 9 to 5. You need to get a fucking job. Get a job. Get a job.
No, you do need to get a job, bro. Look, I just started my YouTube channel. I have 180 subscribers. It's like a passion project for me because the whole point of my YouTube channel is to just help be there as a helping hand for people that need someone to talk to, or just vibe out, be that kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm here on YouTube, right? And I have a regular job. I always say it in my videos. I have a regular job. I don't plan on, like, even if I was to make $4,000 a month on YouTube, I still would work my job. And I don't even have one of those jobs that you're talking about. I have a regular, like, labor job. Like, it's just a regular job. I get paid great money for it, but it's a labor job. So it's not a job that everyone wants to come do or everyone can do. So I don't get what's so bad about having a job, bro. So yeah, if I had all of these subscribers and I made all of this money on YouTube, I still would work my job, come home and do my YouTube, and then just chill, bro. Like I don't understand. You guys just don't want to work.
Like I do. I don't mind working. I don't mind getting a job. The only problem is whatever job I work, I'm gonna be broke still. I can't even try to get into one something I want to do. Cause the money. Always about the fucking money. Sick of this shit. I'm just kinda giving my thoughts
Mhm.
about the money. I do wonder sometimes. I'll be real with you. I think this is the reason some people just wanna just quit. I understand the younger generation being like quiet quitting. Well, like, what do you have? What do you like? It's not just about what looking forward to the economic situation in your life. It's about if you've seen what I've seen. If you work with the population I've worked with, it's like, what does it all matter in the end? You still die horrible. If you make it to an old age, it ain't pretty. It ain't like, yay, I made it here. There's like no good way to go about it. And it's like, I mean, even if you did what you love, you didn't make enough to do it. Doesn't that just sound horrible? I can see how Gen Z is like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna go work a job for. I gotta go work one job, and if I don't like it, I'm fucked. I gotta start back from point zero at 30 years old, 40 years old, and then do it again. And now I probably got kids and shit. Now I really gotta just do what I don't like. It's like, is life just suffering? Like, is there any reason for me to even pursue not necessarily happiness all the time, but is my life just a sacrifice? If that's what it is, cool. That's what it is. But it's like, what do I teach my kids? Hey, your life is just a sacrifice. Don't try to be happy. Don't even try to pursue what you want. Just fucking sacrifice everything. Sacrifice your time. If you don't make the right decision, you're fucked. If you don't make the right decision within a certain time frame, you're done. Give up. Your life's gonna suck the rest of your life. If you don't have this much money by this age, hey, it's gonna suck. Just suffer and keep suffering. And the thing about it is, I can understand the people who are religious and like, yeah, life is suffering. You sacrifice and don't worry. At the end of it all, you'll go to heaven. I get it. I get it. But it's like, so you're trying to tell me that I'm born just to not even like what do I tell people then? I tell people, hey, you're really born for no reason. If you're not rich, if you're doomed to be just barely making it, or you're just a little bit above making it, maybe a little bit above average, but you still can't do quite anything. You make just enough to where you can actually pay for everything, right? That's it. Life stops right there. For the rest of your life, you're just a sacrifice. And if you make it to heaven, awesome. It's like, well, unfortunately, I don't live. We live in a capitalist world, and I can't just be a sacrifice. My bills don't stop for that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like I said, when you get old, it's like, okay, so I did all this just to end up in debt, and now I'm dying a horrible death. I'm just falling. I'm now just degrading. That's what it was all for. And it's like, yeah, no, man, it was for the memories. It was for your kids got to see you smile. They're never gonna see me smile. What are you talking about? Smile about what? My whole life is just making it to heaven. I don't even know how to do that right.
Hmm.
Like, what makes me get to heaven outside of just being a good person? Like, how can I be a good person? You know, these are questions I think about. It's just, I'm not saying, I don't say I'm not, I don't believe in these things. I'm just simply saying, like, I can understand why some people in the younger generation quiet quits. I can understand why they're like, man, dude, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck ever I want to do. If I'm broke, I'm broke. But I'd rather be broke trying something I want to do than be broke doing what I don't want to do, only for me to just now be depressed and have money. But I got money and I'm so depressed that I end up self deleting myself. I get
I feel like this guy got himself in a tough pickle, and now he's regretting all of the things that happened and all the ways that he went about his life incorrectly. Um, Also, he what I've heard, I had to listen for a couple like 3 minutes. I was just listening straight. It seems like he's just venting about those things, and then on top of that, he doesn't like himself. And on top of that, he doesn't want a job. He doesn't want to actually work for the things. He really just wants someone to be like, hey, what can I change? Here's $100,000 job. Or here's a bunch of I don't know. He just wants someone to give him something so he can feel like, oh well, now life is great, instead of just saying, hey, let me make the best of my situation and move on from there. Like I said, I feel like he just really just made some mistakes with his, maybe his finances. I see the what WCIC chains. Maybe he went into debt for the WCIC chains. Um, I just don't know what triggered this conversation, but this is like, I'm not even like, he's not even talking about things. He's really just talking about himself the whole video. But I'm going to finish the video out. It's just something that I noticed throughout this whole 10 minutes of watching this rant, or should I say self-reflection video.
Get to 45 and I'm like, man, I'm so glad I made six figures for so long, but I hate the job I do. And now I don't even want to do this for 20 more years. I've been doing it for 20. I don't want to do it for 20 more years.
Mm-hmm.
But the money's good, you know? Sometimes you just feel hopeless. And that's just how it is. I don't know if you ever, I don't know all the answers. Like I said, this is how I'm feeling right now. There's other times in my life, I can see it more clearly. But today, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see a situation where I'll be happy. And this is kind of, maybe I'll feel better around friends and family if I do more talking. But right now, I'm lost of what I want to do in my life. I'm in a I'm in the medical field. I'm doing exactly what I'm told that's gonna make me so happy. Because the money will be so good. Don't you worry, Trey. The money will be so good. It's like, yeah, but I don't want to go to work.
There it is. There it is, y'all. I don't want to go to work. What did I say? This guy doesn't want to go to work. He wants someone to just throw the money in his lap so he can, I don't know what he's going to do with it. Maybe buy some more WCIC chains. But yeah, man, he doesn't want to go to work. That's the problem. Yo, Trey, you got to get up, go to work, do your YouTube on the side. Don't do anything for money, bro. Don't even think about the money. Just enjoy the life that God has given you. That's all you can do. You know, obviously we have bills to pay, we have responsibilities that we need to handle, but at the end of the day, stop thinking and worrying so much. You know, actually worrying is a sin. So if you continue to do that, you may have to repent for that. But let me finish this video out. I told you. I told you.
I'm working because I have to work. And I'm not working. It's not like I don't want to go to work because I don't want to work. I don't want to go to work because of what I do. I don't want to be around certain people no more. I don't want to take care of anybody. I don't. I don't want to take care of nobody. I don't. I know that sounds so selfish, but like I said, you do get compassion fatigue. And I just need a break from it. I ain't got it in me right now. I want to give it to the people who can still do it with a heart. I can't. I don't know if I want to do this the rest of my life in this capacity. I want to help people in another way. I've done this long enough. But I feel horrible for saying that. Like, am I a horrible person for not wanting to help people in that capacity? I don't know.
You're not a horrible person. You're just a person that listened to what other people said, what would make you happy, instead of listening to yourself tell you what would make you happy, you know? And also, you just went to a job where you thought that you would make the money that is necessary for you to live the life that you want to live. But let me go ahead and finish these 20 seconds before I finish my.
I don't fucking know.
Mhm.
I don't really know. That's all.
Okay. Well, yo, shout out to What Can I Change? Shout out to Trey. That's his name. I heard him say it in the video. But Trey needs a lot of self-evaluation. I wouldn't say therapy, because me personally, I'm opposed to therapy sometimes. I mean, it's okay to get the initial things out, but some things you have to work out with yourself. So What can I change? First, you can change your attitude towards working your job. You need to go in there and feel like, hey man, this is what it is right now. I make the best out of the situation. And hey, I have a YouTube channel. You should go find some other things to do, maybe that will help you feel better about yourself, you know? You sitting here crying on YouTube is not going to help you fix these problems. You need to find fulfillment. You need to find something of substance that you can grab hold on to and be like, you know, this is life. This is what makes me happy. So I mean, I see you have all this equipment back here. Is this what make you happy? I mean, if so, once you get off work, just invest more time in it. I mean, unless you're working like excruciating amount of hours, I mean, you should have time to invest in your hobbies or pastimes. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna go on for too long, man. Hey yo, it's your boy Drama vs. the World. Shout out to What Can I Change? If you watched the whole video through, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you new, want to join the family members. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. I think we almost there. And yeah, man, uh, Gen Z was right. Working is hopeless. Peace.